What I could do is, because I have so much monies, I could get advisors to increase my income.
You could send donations to the Hendonian police
But
for
the
some.
thing is though, they're so expensive. It's like the best ones are 9.82 monthly. That's nearly all of my monies for just +2 income and administration. I think you can get +3, but I think you need to be pretty powerful nation to get a +3, or you need a lot of income. I could get a cheap one that would just give me +1, but I never bothered with advisors because unless I'm getting like hundreds of ducats per month, then I'm not gonna bother with advisors. I'd rather get advisors when I'm having a bit more than just 11 ducats per month, which is often fluctuated and could very likely crash when I start colonising, which it probably will. So I had over 10 ducats per month in my single player, which then crashed and went into the negative when I started colonising. Because you can probably speed up colonisation if as soon as you colonise a province, you recall the colonist. As soon as you colonise another province, recall him again to colonise another. So you could just start colonising all these territories, but the thing is then you're going to end up in massive debt unless you can afford it.
Mm. It's quite nice renaming all your regiments. I recommend it. Jamie the Portuguese Legion, Penal Legion, of course, King's Marley Police Force. Some you leave the same, you know.
Oh, Scots 80%. It's gonna kick off.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're on 80%. I'm gonna send some troops to Fife next to Aberdeen because it's on 80% now.
To Aberdeen.
Because it's gone from 60. It was on 60% for a while, and then now it started to escalate to 80. Because sometimes separatists do that. They'll linger on a certain percentage for a while, then it will start randomly start accelerating. That's like with a lot of things, like supporting rebels. It will stagnate and then it will suddenly accelerate.
I can now invest in an idea. How wonderful!
I was dropped down to 70, but yeah, the idea groups I could spend on was religion, but I wasn't going to bother with that.
Only defensive ideas actually isn't that bad.
Yeah. I was thinking I could swap out early defense at some point, but it actually has some decent stuff. So I thought, you know what,
I might actually upgrade it.
Early defense for me is fully upgraded.
It's not very.
Yeah. All my ideas are already upgraded. Early administration, early trade, early offence. The only one that wasn't was early religion, which I'm content with like that. So I'm not hugely fussed on religion.
Oh, I hate that start with that month lag.
Yeah. It's pretty rough. Very close to getting that level 50 administration tech, over halfway on it now.
You're over halfway. Should be able to get it next year.
Yeah. Luxembourg's improving relations with me. I think I'll be getting it in March 1461. So it's actually a few years away. So you'll colonise before me then.
Well, I've already been colonised,
but yeah.
Wait, I think I've got a bit of lag.
But you know what I mean.
To catch up.
When you'll be able to get the ideas for exploration and expansion, get them extra colonists. But remember though, before you touch the Americas, we got to split it up if we want to. Those.
Well, we'll have to search it, but I don't mind the Brazil bit. I can actually see.
I'm familiar with the regions, because I think you have Canada, Northeast, Louisiana, California,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mexico, Caribbean,
Pause.
Peru, think Argentina, and Colombia. So I think you have about 9. Canada, Northeast, Louisiana, California, Mexico, Caribbean, Colombia, Peru, and Argentina. So you have 9 colonial regions in total in the Americas.
Well, so we can occasionally double up on some of the big ones, can't we?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to have more than one colony in one colonial region, because then it keeps them competing and stops them thinking of independence.
Yeah. Unless we have colonies neighbouring each other, because I mean, we could split it even. You have 4 colonial regions, I have 4, and then say the Caribbean we could share together, since that'll be very good for both of us, because that's like a trade company region as a West Indies. Because I have interest in it as well. As to why I fought the Spanish for it in my single player. Because if it's
I'm going to reinforce that army. One second. How do you spell volunteer?
Oh, don't know if it's VOLENTEER.
There's a U somewhere.
Unless the E is the U. I'm actually now no longer in the hundreds. Military rank is now 21st. Diplomatic is 14th. Administration is 11th. Because I was like we was like in the hundreds, or I was anyway, in terms of
Right, just done my tech.
Ooh, 50.
Aye, not bad, eh?
Yeah, I won't be getting them until next year.
Exploration ideas.
Or February. I think it's March. Or is it February?
I've got another settler. So actually, I could say the province next door. No. But I can't really. I need to send him somewhere where he's not going to die. Down in the Ivory Coast wouldn't be too bad. We'll send him there and see what happens.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a good thing I can't colonise yet, because I've got to deal with all these separatist movements. Hopefully they'll all be done before I start colonising and exploring. As soon as I start settling up colonies in the New World, I'm going to start having to send some troops over there.
Yeah, you're talking to the guy that's had to build an army to garrison one of his colonies. That has to be reinforced by another regiment.
Watch some more Hearts of Iron 4 gameplay, it's looking pretty good.
Ah.
Definitely hyped for it. You can form your own factions.
Can you?
Yeah.
That does sound good.
So
Finally,
you can have a faction
back
and
in America and conquer the world.
have your own faction and name it. Even if you have a historical one, because the one I was watching was that Japanese one they was doing,
yeah.
And they formed because he was can't fighting the Chinese. The US or the Germans, they didn't pull their advisors, the military advisors out of China. So that obviously can upset you, and then as a result, the dude chose a different path. He didn't align himself with the Axis. He broke away from them, and so he could then form his own faction, which he did, and it was like a weird Japanese name. but I think he dismantled it and recreated it as
Huh.
like Super Asian Friends or something.
Named
And
it.
after he defeated the Chinese, he annexed half of China, and the other half he puppeted. And as a result, it fell under his faction. And when you scroll wheel out, far enough, it then says like the faction name instead of the country names. So if you want to see how powerful your faction is, then scroll out far enough, and you can see like, I don't know, Super Friends
You
of
can
Asia.
see everywhere. Huh. It's quite interesting.
See, if you had a faction called, I don't know, the Hendo Allegiance, and like it was really huge,
No.
and you scrolled out,
Yeah.
spam of Hendo Allegiance everywhere all over the map.
It's quite cool.
It is indeed. I really like how you can take territories, like you can annex half, then puppet the other, and because there was like the communist group of Chinese, he gave them off to his puppet China, and had his puppet China annex them until it then gave them away. Like it made them break off. But I really liked that.
France's military technology 50. A lot of places do. No.
Yeah. Leinster is about to kick off with separatist movements. It's on 90%, so it's about to initiate, but little do they know I have 12k with a general there.
I want them to initiate, because I might need my troops back myself.
Personally, I wouldn't mind if you had your troops here until all of the separatist movements are pretty much stamped out.
Well, I was planning on invading a small African state, because I want to actually gain some land that isn't costing me land. Whoa!
Oh no!
Oh.
Your royal family is pretty much dying left and right.
Yeah, I know.
Norway's being a little shit.
Thanks for offering a royal marriage straight away. Where are you?
I was about to do it. I lose 5 legitimacy from having a royal marriage with you.
Well, that's what you get for marrying Catholics.
That's why I went protectism.
Aragon's ruled by Habsburg. I don't like that. That also means I can't declare war, which means you are going to keep my army for longer.
You have a march or a protectorate. Ghana.
What?
Yeah,
I make Ghana my protectorate. I was like, YOLO.
I can't even see Ghana. I think I can see their borders, but
Endeneen, West Sahara.
I think Cossacks has another good ability as well, where you can declare colonial war and protectorates actually hop in and be useful.
When you're buying Cossacks,
When it's over 50% off, like 60-70% off. Which
you're a bit
hopefully-
behind on the DLC at the moment, aren't you, Sean?
Well, I didn't get, like, Common Sense came out ago. I didn't get it until December. Because it was like a few quid. And that came out, I think, earlier in that year. So I think the next time Cossacks might go on sale, I think it might be quite cheap. Because it did only come out in December, and it's only been, I guess, half a year. Not even that, maybe less, even less even. And Mare Nostrum's out. Cool DLCs, but a bit too pricey for me. Hopefully I should be able to start colonising soon, or hop on the gate to it. Yeah, there we go. Right. Early religious ideas, get the fuck out. We are going exploration. Woohoo! Expansion. Woohoo! Colonial ventures, let's go. This is where my administration technology falls back again. But I still have shite colonial range. My colonial range won't get decent until I get overseas exploration. Before I get it, I need quests of the New World.
You know how it is.
So it's pretty expensive.
Hence why I'm losing men in Africa.
Yeah, Africa's definitely not the nicest to colonise.
Mate, I've lost more men in Africa than I did fighting Morocco.
Technically, well, Morocco's in Africa, so you're technically so.
France annexed Navarra. I'm very annoyed.
Well, at least you can go to war with them. Then.
How much money do you have? Do you want to donate money to build a castle on my border with France?
I have £1,000, so how much do you want?
Oh my god, could you send 200 please?
Jesus. You expensive whore.
I know.
Naughty girl.
I will send you troops whenever you need them. My garrison, my troops in Scotland will stay in, they'll fight in Ireland, whatever.
This will have to give you subsidies.
Nah, just 200 will do.
First of the month.
Yay! Thank you! Now the French won't be able to get across that bloody border so quickly.
Unless they like annex Aragon and Castile.
No, Castile's my bitch, not theirs.
Can you vassalize them though? That is the question.
No.
Because you could ally with them, and then when they declare war on you, they might call them against you.
The question is, do I build it right on my border with France, or do I build it inland a bit, the fort? Where would you build it? Oh,
if this was Civ 5, it would be inland, because I wouldn't want it on a border where they can sort of see it. But...
No, pause.
At that same time, that leaves Viscera open, and they can take it, and that'll count towards the war score. What they could do is, if they were smart, they'd be like, fabricate claim on Viscera, declare war, war goal, Viscera, and they can just take that and then just sit there and be like, yeah. But
yeah.
So
well, Viscera would be nice, so I'll build it there. And
so I would sort of go Cantabria, but at the same time, it's sort of Viscera would be optional as well.
I'll build Viscera.
I probably would do, if I could, I would probably definitely do both. Have that fallback fort. But at the same time, you've also got to be aware that they can naval amphibious assault you as well.
Oh, amphibious assault I'm not too worried about.
Because they can come from the north and from the south, because they've got coasts like everywhere.
Well, that's why I'm planning on retaining a relatively good fleet.
So if you ever go to war with France, there's 3 like places you've got to blockade. Well, ocean tile wise, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ocean tiles you've got to send a bunch of ships to blockade if you want to pin France in.
No, but we can easily sink their ships if they just try sailing around. The annoying thing is France is moving into Spain.
Well, if they have ships ready at sea, then that'll pose a problem. But if a lot of their ships are at port and you quickly blockade them 4 provinces and hold their ships in, it ain't too bad. Oh, I can have a disputed succession with France if I was the same religion.
Yeah, I can actually.
Because they've got also no legal heir. Do that, James. Vassalize them. Have them in a personal union.
Yeah, trust France.
Diplo annex France. Show Brittany what it done goofed on.
Well, I wouldn't mind taking that province from France. I'm not sure if it's got a castle actually.
Because that's
It's
yeah,
got a
that's
fort.
what,
It hasn't got a fort.
because that's what recommended that you sort of influence Navarra, since that was an extra province to take, and France or Aragon or Castile would capitalise on a single province that isn't in the HRE.
I need to guarantee the independence of Castile.
Wait, is it?
I'm playing Castile off against Aragon. I want Aragon to die, effectively.
Wait, I thought Castile was independent.
Castile is independent, but I'm guaranteeing its independence.
I looked at that and I was thinking, I might guarantee its independence.
Jesus, it's got 20k
You know,
in its army.
I think I will. I'll guarantee its independence as well.
It's got 20k soldiers, Sean, though.
Damn. Independence guaranteed by Aragon, Gardania and Hendonia.
Literally, it's like being played off by every side.
And Castile in return is guaranteeing the independence of Aragon.
Is that?
Yeah. Castile's guaranteeing them back.
Hmm.
Bit concerned though, since Aragon is allied with France, I think.
No, it isn't. It's allied with Austria.
Oh yeah.
Which isn't too bad.
It triggered me a bit because I saw it. It's a bit upset with me being allied to a rival, but that rival is you.
Yeah, it doesn't like me.
Well, it's enemies actually, because you've rivaled it and it's rivaled you. You could go to war
Yeah,
with it.
and I would love to go to war with it, apart from the fact that I don't think I have a Regency Council, so I can't do anything.
I guess more borders with France as well, but then again you'd be larger. You'd have
I
the
need to-
Mediterranean as well.
Mhm.
Grabbing them islands that Aragon holds, and say conquering Tunisia, having North Africa and all the islands in the Mediterranean. That would be pretty good. Start establishing like the Hendonian version of the Roman Empire.
Well, the Hendonian version seems to be just a long line across Africa.
All the way down, just this single line. Come on, you Leinster bastards, rise up. It's because I've got that 12k there. Very tempted to just walk out of Ireland and let them rise up and then just go back in.
I know those moments.
I think I'm going to do it.
The
So
Castile question.
Did Castile what?
The Castile question. The question in regard to Castile.
I might ally with Castile.
Can you annex England yet?
Probably not. It wasn't really that long ago that I vassalised them.
You might want to check.
Yeah, I can't do it until 63. And finally they've done it.
What?
They finally rose up. Oh no, it was in a different province.
Guess who's got Moroccan separatists again?
You? Oh god.
Yeah.
That means it's a matter of time before I get them again. Jesus. Unless you've done some douchey
I
policies,
did
but
some douchey policies. I might do some more douchey policies and then return. Oh, Sean, I might need my 11k back.
okie dokes.
Because I have a plan. I'm gonna make them revolt and I'm gonna stamp them down.
Ah, so I've got -1 terrain, but I've got +2 shock. That's pretty good.
That is, actually.
Oh, I lost the shock. I guess that was the unexpected because I caught them in mid-siege, so...
No, it just comes and goes for no really apparent reason, I think.
Ah. Oh, I've got it again. Oh, there it's gone again. Guess there's a little ability your troops have if they're really good. Bless you.
Thank you.
This is actually really close. Bless you.
Thank you. You won?
Yeah, barely.
Oh, you lost a lot now.
Yeah. And there's going to be a few more uprisings as well. So I may actually need your troops in Ireland. You could sort of guess camp them in Northern Ireland if you can.
Let me check how my rebels are doing.
Because I think the Scots are still on 70% because I stationed troops in Unaid and you in Aberdeen. That discouraged them.
Well, I wouldn't mind if they actually uprose. I'd rather they uprise and put them down, you know?
Yeah.
So where would you like my men to go?
I guess you laid.
You laid?
Yeah.
What's that?
Northeast of Ireland. It's right next to... Actually, it's the sort of crossing from when you go from like Scotland to Ireland, where you can march your troops across without having to use ships.
Truce with Morocco has
Yay.
expired.
Let's go to war. Woo!
Hmm.
Can I threaten them? Oh, they're hostile. In that case, I'm gonna send them a warning. Don't start shit. Warned by Gardania.
You know what? We could actually like both warn like Brittany or something.
Could do, yeah. They're allied with Burgundy, who got slapped up a bit. So they're not so much as a threat anymore, so we could actually take them on in our revenge
Oh, you
war.
can create an army template now. No. That's quite cool.
I think I'm gonna start coring a province. No, I'm not. I'm gonna I'm gonna focus on colonialism, as I said. Are you gonna warn Morocco as well, like I have?
Yeah. 1 second.
Make sure they mean business. If you want to warn Brittany, I'll do that as well.
When you are dating Anna.
God damn it, Scotland. It's gone from 70% to 60. My income's actually dropped a bit. Harbour fees. I think that's no harbour fees.
No, harbour fees is from when you're offering ports to like other people.
Ugh.
So you're getting harbour fees from me, and I'm receiving them from you.
It's just I've gone from 11 ducats to 8. Might just be a peak in the
Yeah,
economy.
mine's gone down to 5.6.
I guess we're in the Great Depression.
Yep.
1462.
Too true, man. Too true.
But soon, I believe, in March this year, I'll be able to get, I think, an explorer and start exploring the Terra Incognita.
Lovely. I can't do that at the moment.
Nope, but hopefully I can start doing that by March. But I won't be able to actually colonise anything because then I have to get the following one, which is overseas exploration.
Yeah, I need to wait up and get my explorationary ideas. At the moment, though, I really just want to welcome to Capo Verde, a safe land.
There we go, my income's brought back up. It's gone from 8 to 12.
Not bad.
How's your fault coming along in Viscera?
40%.
Well, France ain't going to declare war anytime soon because I think the truce is... Yeah. I think we still got a... Wait, I think we still have a truce.
No, we don't have a truce with them, but they don't have any claims.
Well, as long as I haven't built a spy network on you and started fabricating claims.
No, I doubt they will. I hope they won't.
Well, they're allied with Province, Austria, Venice. And I am a rival of France. And I am a rival of Austria.
I'd really love it if I could bring my army back for a bit, though.
Yeah, it's just, oh, these uprisings are dicking about.
Well, if I can, I'm gonna bring it back, and then if you have anything really bad, I'll sell it back, but I'm gonna try something stupid.
Oh, wow. I had a feeling that would happen.
Do you need my men?
If you can, yes please. As soon as I went to march them troops out of Sligo after I checked and said that there was going to be an uprising there, as soon as the men started marching out, they attacked. But because they were still there, the rebels are suffering from an attack penalty. So they've got -1 terrain because they attacked while I was pulling out. Just as I went to pull out, bam.
Your men are fighting the Vietnam War, are they?
Yep. Oh, you finally saw some action.
Up. Lost 20 men.
Unlike me, lost bloody thousands.
My 20 men, very important men.
The independence for Scotland's dropped to 10%.
Oh, that means they're probably not going to uprise then.
I guess they've just lost the will for it. Seeing all the
Moment.
Irish get stamped out.
Yeah.
That went up to like
Right.
80% I think at one point, and then it's just deflated. I guess it might be because you got 11k in Ulaid. I think that's where it originated, the Scottish independence, when I conquered Ulaid. They saw it as theirs, so I think they had a core there. Yeah, they do. Scotland considers this to be one of her core provinces. This country may be created from this province, or appear as a new country if a revolt grows strong enough. Scotland is a primary nation of Scottish and will never Lose Ulaid as a core province. Interesting. Might see if I can build any more money related buildings.
I really improved my manpower.
Oh, I see you've pulled your 11k out.
Hmm?
See you've pulled your 11k out.
Yeah, I've got that.
Do you want to conquer the rest of Morocco?
I can't declare a war. You'd need to do some claiming.
Well, it's simple. All you do is build a spy network, and after
Yeah,
a
but I
few
can't.
months,
I've got a regency council. I can only fight defensive wars. Wars I'm called into.
I'll,
And I'm about to really annoy some Moroccan separatists by getting rid of their autonomy.
if you want me to do it, then I will do it. I'll build a spy network there.
I wouldn't mind it. I'm just at the moment trying to increase my taxes in my current Moroccan territories, though. I'm about to have a huge rebellion, probably. I think I've really infuriated them.
I do suffer from a penalty though, because it's so distant.
I was planning on invading Joffrey, Jalof, but at the moment, you know.
Oh god, a lot of actually the rest of Europe's caught up. It's all 55th now, and I'm back at 39th.
I'm at 29th now.
Yeah, the rest of Europe's catching up. They're all 50 along with me, and I'm going to stay at 50 for a while because I'm going to be focusing on the exploration and expansion ideas. My military will sail ahead. I'm going to get really far in military technology, but as speak of military technology, I'm now 51 on it.
Oh, you're 51.
Yeah.
I've mainly been I've been improving my manpower. Why
there we
is
go.
how does Castile have so many men?
Beats me. I guess because
Can
know
you
they're
see how
also
many
in
they've
their.
got?
I guess they're also in their prime as well.
Yeah, but can you see how many they have?
Nope, because I'm not allies with them.
22,000
Ooh.
in one
Right.
stack. Okay, maybe I have. Yeah, I probably do have way more actually. But at least I have the dignity to spread mine out. 20,000, 27,000.
It's about to kick off in Leinster.
I'm effectively colonising giant fishing ports. Alright, should we call it?
I just want to finish this battle with Leinster,
Ah, didn't realise.
and then we can call it.
Ah.
Into on a positive note as I crush Irish separatists. I wonder how many more men I've lost. I wonder if I've lost more to separatists or to that war of Brittany.
Everyone's asking the same question.
Realistically, it'd probably be the separatists since that war of Brittany. I only lost like that about 7k army, and that was the only loss of the war.
Pepper. Is she gonna listen to me?
She listened to you at one time when you said that was bigger news than ISIS.
Making
Making peace with the US.
Mm.
And it's crazy that these battles last like a month.
Yeah. But less battles, more campaigns.
Yeah. True.
Oh wait, damn.
I think of it as single battles as, hey, quest for the new world. I sort of think of it as single battles rather than campaigns. Although it'd be different a case with Heart Divine because that's, you know, more military focused, but well, Mans can now start exploring the vast ocean. I think that's what
Hmm,
Mans is
not
going to do. I think
One
I'll
second, I'm
split.
going to move downstairs now. Come on,
Walkie-talkie. If you want to call it, then we can.
now might not be a bad point, I think, actually.
I can't get an explorer yet because it costs 51 diplomatic power and I've only got 2. So I just spent it, I think, on the on exploration. The exploration costs diplomacy.